is an adventure learning program that's based right out in Casco Bay on Cow Island, and we work with kids through kayaks and a zip line and a wonderful learning curriculum to teach them about their own capacity to lead in the community. We take a group of kids out, usually on Casco Bay ferry lines, to Big Diamond Island, and then we shuttle them across in our boats to Cow Island. And they start on their magical journey. Some of them are there just for the day, and some of them are there for week-long programs. And they learn how to kayak and how to do that safely, and to swim and explore in the ocean. And then they do the zip line and the climbing wall, and it's really, we teach them how to live together well and to treat each other with respect and conflict management, but also how to lead in their own community. You know, when you take out the groups of kids paddling, each one takes a turn in leading the group and navigating, and it's really a wonderful opportunity for the kids, quite unique. RipplEffect started about 10 years ago with Ted Regan and Aaron Frederick. Had an idea that they wanted to give kids an opportunity to be out on the water, play on the water. Those kids who don't have access to the outdoors, surprisingly, even though they live just a few blocks away. And they did that off of the East End Beach. And as time went on, the Cow Island came up for sale. And Ted Regan and Aaron were just incredible in their capacity to connect with the community, and they were able to mobilize folks, and they purchased the island. And since that time, we've added a zip line and a climbing wall, in addition to the permanent structures on the island. It's really a magical place for the kids to be. Well, we work with kids from every background, and this summer we have open enrollment so that kids can just sign up to join us. It is open to all kids in the community. We focus on Maine kids, and the programming costs, but we have scholarships available because we want kids from all backgrounds to be able to come. And what has been fun about that is there have been kids from the refugee community, you know, together with kids from more affluent neighborhoods. So it's a wonderful mix and an opportunity for them to learn to live and work together. You know, there is one child that comes to mind immediately who was in the Ockisisco program, which is the day program that we run throughout the summer. And the guide told me that he was very quiet and kind of a difficult kid, one who sort of pushed back in the group. But when he was picked up by the caseworker at the end of the week, he was laughing and smiling, and the caseworker said, you know, I've never seen him smile before.
I'm gonna jump, you know, like dive in.
Hi everybody! It's the Curtis, and we are going away.
In terms of our 10-year history, one of the most wonderful testaments to the good work that we do is that we have many of our guides have actually gone through our programs. And once they've started to come to the programs as 11, 12-year-olds, they continue to come back every year. And now we've got some really wonderful staff who know us so well, know the island so well, and had really a magical and transformative experience. When we talk about youth and community development, I think the two go hand in hand. And when we're teaching our kids to be good members of society and caring members of society, it starts to ripple out into their families. We have them volunteering in some of our programs. You know, one of the things which is so unique about RipplEffect, I mean, obviously there are a lot of youth camping programs in the area, but none of them give the youth an opportunity to be out on the island right off of Portland. And so they can connect with the ocean, they can connect with each other. There's a really wonderful stewardship that they learn about just being right here in Casco Bay. They learn about local foods, which is an important piece of our curriculum as well. So that by the end of the summer, 80–90% of the food outside of the meat products are coming off of the island. We do programming for adults, which helps subsidize the youth programming, and that's adult facilitation and weddings and recreational events, things like that, taking really careful account that it doesn't affect the kid programming in any way, because that happens just on the weekends. So it's really a special place for adults to learn to work together and to manage conflict and to really become a stronger team. One of the really exciting things that we're offering this year for the first time are family memberships. And the island is generally open on Sundays. And so we are able to give families an opportunity to come out and use the island, to use the zip line and the climbing wall and to go paddling, and all accompanied by our guides so that they can really feel safe and enjoy all the different pieces of the island. They can have a picnic, and in certain cases they can actually spend the night. So it's a wonderful opportunity to do some camping with families. And of course, we really appreciate support that comes from the community. We have volunteer opportunities a couple of weekends in May, which are coming up really soon. We have opportunities for donations of food and things like that. And of course, we always appreciate the funding that comes from individuals and corporations that really make our scholarships possible and subsidize our school programming, which is, I think, extremely important in terms of our capacity to help kids. If people have questions about what we do, I'd really recommend that they go to our website, which is RipplEffect.net, and check out all of the exciting things. Here we are right off of the city of Portland. And I mean, who knew there was an island here that kids could be out playing on all summer long? It's one of the few undeveloped islands left in Casco Bay, so we feel really fortunate to have that resource to offer children.